One of the most painful and defining times in Jason Crabb's life came with the unexpected death of his brother Adam Crabb in 2011 as part of the renowned Crabb family known for their powerful gospel music. Ministry Jason and Adam were not just brothers, they shared a strong connection through their faith and love for gospel music. Their family history made Adam's loss even harder for Jason, touching him deeply in ways that are hard to describe. Adam Crabb was Jason's brother and an important member of the Crabb family band. They spent years traveling together, singing and sharing their faith with millions of people. Adam's talent, charm, and joyful spirit made him loved by many. His sudden passing created an empty space not only in Jason's heart, but also in the minds of many fans who supported their music journey. Adam's death surprised Jason. Even though Adam had health issues before, his passing still felt unexpected, and Jason was deeply saddened by it. Jason was struggling with the pain of loss. Someone very close to him, Jason, had always had his brother Adam in his life, both personally and professionally. After Adam's death, Jason had to face a new reality without him. The emotional pain was heavy for Jason, and he often felt overwhelming sadness and loss. At times, the grief made it hard for him to see a way forward, especially since he usually depended on his faith to help him during tough times. This challenged Jason's views and his While Jason struggled to understand life and death, he found comfort in his faith. He relied on God for strength as he tried to cope with the loss of his brother. This loss also meant facing quiet moments of reflection. He often remembered their time together on the road, sharing the stage and their love for music, as well as their special moments as brothers. Adam was not only a brother, but also a best friend and a partner in their love for church music. The quiet caused by his brother not being there. It was very loud at times since Adam died. Jason has openly talked about the sadness of losing his brother Adam. He has turned his grief into strength by honoring Adam through his music. In his songs, Jason shares his healing and hope. While he will always feel the loss of Adam, he has found ways to remember him not just in his music but also in his daily life. Jason's journey shows how he is coping with this loss. The death of his brother brings great sadness, but it also shows strength and faith. It reminds us that even when we face a huge loss, we can heal with love, faith, and the help of those who care about us. Jason's brother's death didn't end their story. It became part of Jason's faith journey, inspiring others who have faced similar sorrow. Early in his career, Jason dealt with several health problems that made him slow down and rethink his life. The life of an artist. He traveled a lot for events and had a busy schedule, which made his body feel stressed. The long hours and pressure of being in the spotlight affected his health, causing various physical problems. One of Jason's biggest health challenges was severe vocal strain. As a singer, his voice is very important, and losing or hurting it could end his job. This worry became a real issue for him at one point. He faced voice problems that could affect his singing career. For a professional singer, these issues can be very tough. The worry about his voice getting worse made Jason decide to take a break and focus on his health. He got medical help, worked with vocal coaches, and learned new ways to care for his voice and keep singing well. Jason has been open about struggling with stress. Anxiety often comes with the tough life of a touring musician. The constant traveling, playing every night, and keeping up a public image can put a lot of stress on their mental health. Sometimes, these challenges can lead to feeling very tired, both physically and mentally. Jason honestly said that the stress he experienced was so intense that it impacted his health, relationships, and general well-being. To improve his health, he relied on his faith and received support from his family. With the help of his friends, Jason learned how important it is to slow down, take care of himself, and find a balance between work and personal life. This understanding came at a crucial time when he needed to take a break from his busy schedule to focus on his health and give himself time to heal. Jason struggled with his weight and fitness, which is common for many popular figures, because their jobs and personal lives can be demanding. Over time, he made important lifestyle changes. He made changes to his food and exercise routine to improve his physical and mental health. These changes made him feel stronger and more energetic. Jason Crabb has faced health challenges, but he is back to making music with a fresh energy and enthusiasm. His journey shows strength and hope. These struggles have helped him appreciate how delicate life is and the need to take care of oneself in body, mind, and spirit. Despite everything, Jason has persevered. He continued to motivate others with his strong faith in music, showing how he used his problems as a way to grow and overcome challenges. Today, Jason Crabb shows how strong people can be. He has faced many physical and mental challenges, but has used these struggles to inspire his music and connect with his audiences. His health issues have played a big role in shaping who he is as an artist and person. Throughout everything, he has stayed dedicated to sharing his faith and giving a word of hope to everyone who listens to his songs. Jason grew up in a family that loves Southern gospel music. His parents and siblings played a big role in his early musical journey, and he often performed with them, especially his father, who was very important in his life. However, like many families, Jason has faced challenges. Over the years, he has had to deal with some difficult family issues. One major source of tension for him has been he struggled to balance his job as a touring musician with his family life. Being away for long periods made it hard for him to stay connected with his wife, kids, and extended family. This absence sometimes led to feelings of loneliness and frustration, causing misunderstandings and emotional distance in their relationships. Jason's success at work has sometimes caused distance between him and his family. The pressure of being famous and the demands of a big music career can make it hard for someone to keep personal relationships. For Jason, the problem was not just being far away, but also the emotional strain that this lifestyle puts on his family. His dedication to his music and ministry often meant he had little time for family meals and everyday moments that are important. Neglecting family time can create tension in relationships, both with close family and extended relatives. Personal conflicts, common during growing up, made these tensions worse. Jason came from a talented musical family, but had his own dreams and goals, which sometimes clashed with those of his family. This caused disagreements and hurt feelings. He also faced personal issues with his brothers and parents. They followed their own paths in life, which affected the family as a whole. For Jason, learning to set healthy boundaries while supporting his family's dreams was challenging and needed him to reflect on himself and grow emotionally, despite the difficulties. Jason's faith has been very important for healing and improving his family ties. He often shares how prayer and trusting in God have helped him bring peace and harmony back into his life. Through his faith, he learned to focus on what really matters, the love and bond he shares with his family, even with the demands of his job. Jason's family is a key part of who he is. Although there were challenges, these difficulties helped him realize how important family connections are. He learned to focus on his loved ones, making sure his job didn't take away from the important relationships in his life. His own experiences with family issues have also had a strong impact on him. Jason Crabb's music often focuses on themes like reconciliation, healing, and forgiveness. His struggles with family tensions have helped him grow stronger and understand family life better. He realizes how important it is to take care of these relationships, even when it's hard. Jason has achieved balance and peace in his family life and work, and he is still sharing his. He has connected with his audience and helped them feel better through his songs for many years. Jason was happily married to his wife, Shell. They created a life focused on faith, family, and music. They had 3 children and were involved in their church and community. From the outside, their life looked full of love and harmony. Jason often expressed his love for Shell in interviews and songs. However, like many couples, they faced challenges in their marriage that they couldn't overcome. 2011, Jason and Shelley stated that they are getting a divorce. The news surprised many people, especially those who admired their relationship and the idea of their perfect family. Jason did not expect their marriage to end, and it caused him a lot of pain. He shared his feelings in interviews after the split. Jason said that the split was one of the hardest things he has ever gone through. It changed his personal life, impacted his job, and hurt his feelings. Divorce wasn't just the end of his marriage, it marked the start of a time filled with loneliness and deep emotions. He felt like a failure and wondered why everything had gone wrong, even though he had tried his best. Divorce, especially when people know about it, can bring feelings of shame, guilt, and confusion. Jason experienced this too. He had to accept that, even though he loved his wife and was committed to her, the relationship couldn't go on any longer. This was very emotionally challenging for him. During this time, Jason found comfort in his religion. His connection with God became a source of strength, helping him get through the tough days after the divorce. Jason often turned to prayer and the Bible to help him heal. His Christian views guided him on forgiveness and grace, which he needed to apply to himself to recover from the pain of his divorce and its aftermath. Jason used music as a way to express himself. He expressed his feelings through his songs, using the words to share his sadness, anger, and confusion. Many people connected with his music because they were facing similar challenges. He wrote about heartbreak, healing, and the hope that comes from God. Jason's willingness to be open made it easier for his friend to understand him better. It showed that even people who inspire others with their music can struggle with personal issues. With therapy over time and help from friends and family, Jason started to rebuild his life after his divorce. Although it was a difficult time, it helped him grow in unexpected ways. It made his faith stronger, improved his understanding of relationships, and taught him important lessons about forgiveness, patience, and emotional healing. After his divorce, Jason and his ex-wife managed to reconcile. Jason's ability to get along with Shelley after their split shows how much he has grown and how committed he is to keeping a happy atmosphere for their family in 2016. Jason Crabb got married and happily shares his life with his wife. They are building a joyful family together. His second marriage has brought him new happiness, but he often talks openly about how the experiences from his first marriage and divorce have helped him become a better partner, father, and person. He understands that even though divorce was hard, it was also part of a bigger journey that helped him connect more with his faith and his true self. Jason Crabb's story of divorce is sad, but it also shows how he is healed and found hope. He shares his struggles through his music and public appearances. Even in tough times, he teaches that there is hope by trusting in faith, learning from mistakes, and being open to growing as a person. Jason has faced the difficulties of divorce and has come out stronger, more strong, smart, and caring. His journey encourages others facing similar challenges. It shows that healing is possible and that after loss, there's always a chance for a fresh start.